Happy Information Wednesday, Shalise McQueen here. This video definitely is more somber today, as I am going to talk about the aftermath and, quite frankly, the ongoing conditions of Hurricane Helene. I don't ever like to have videos done in defense. I like to do it more of an offensive way. But unfortunately, as weather increases, we're experiencing more volatility with natural disasters in areas that maybe were not prone previously. And with that said, it's important that us as individuals protect ourselves as much as we possibly can from the unknown. And a big part of that is incorporating. On the topic of flood, no insurance policy under the sun, unfortunately, covers flood insurance unless it is a designated flood insurance policy. In fact, every policy you have has a specific exclusion for flood insurance or flood. And how flood is defined in terms of how we're referring to it today is basically rainwater or any kind of weather-related water intrusion. That is flood by definition of an insurance company. And whether you're in a heavily prone area to flooding, maybe you're in a minute flood zone like I am here in Arizona, or maybe you're not in a flood zone at all, but you happen to notice when rain gets a little heavy, you get a little nervous. Regardless what that looks like for you, it's worth taking the time to educate yourself on what your options are for complete protection. The great thing about flood insurance is flood insurance truly is 100% customizable. Unless you have a mortgage company dictating what coverage you have to have, you really are able to have whatever you'd like. You could have something as nominal as $50,000 in building coverage and $10,000 in personal property. Or maybe you're more concerned because you are in these zones that are prone to flooding, where you want to make sure you have complete coverage for all of your contents and your dwelling itself. That is where it definitely pays to have a conversation with an expert that can walk through these scenarios with you and also help you determine what's appropriate. So to wrap up today's conversation, again, we have the options as individuals to protect ourselves in any way that we see fit. And if flood insurance is going to make you feel better and provide the utmost protection in case of a situation that many are experiencing right now, I highly recommend that you go down that path. You give me a call at 480-478-0030 or check us out at gotprotectionaz.com. Remember to ask yourself, are you protected? We'll see you next week.